Hello, Blitz fans of all ages. It's me, Plumcastle, here going over what's new in Update 8.2 as well. There will be a few leaks later on in the video as for what will be the next Battle Pass. But first, let's do a quick overview of what's in the update that just dropped. Now, if we go to the envelope, as always, we can go into the first thing here for me, and it's Update 8.2. So let's see what all has just come into World of Tanks Blitz. So, of course, at the top, you can see Wargaming's official video, as always, and it started on August 18th, as that is today's date. And you can see here, first off, new map, and it is Ghost Factory. Now, this is... I've been looking at the map a bit. It looks a little bit interesting. I've not played it yet, but from what I've seen, it's going to be a very interesting tanks, especially for mediums, I think, especially near this... the dirt area in the back. If I run into this map, I'll try to do some positioning on it and see just how I like it, and if I can play it enough, I'll try to make a video on that as well. Well, in fact, here it says take a closer look. Let us see what this is. Now, I think this is probably going to take me to the actual new map thing, so if you want to check that, you can, but I'll briefly go over what's in here as soon as it loads. So you can see it has supremacy and normal on it. I'm just gonna go quickly over this. You can see a lot of the base captures are inside the building or factory itself, and you can see, like I was saying, there's this like dirt, or maybe that's more like a coal part of the map, which is going to be very nice for bouncing shots and heavy tanks with good gun depression, and probably mediums as well. You can see here are a few different shots. There's the dirt over there, as I was saying. We've got a bridge. I don't think you're really going to see a whole lot going over there. It seems a little bit out of the way to me anyway. There's the entrance to one, or at least one of the entrances to the factory, I believe. Again, more trains. This might be a little bit closer to the map, so we'll have to see how this goes. There's a train as well. There are some patches. I'm not sure what they're really showing here. It's more showing just a patch than actually where you would be able to use this. And again, there's the factory and trains pretty much all around it, so it's a very unique looking map. And as well, this is the far corner, I believe, and there's a church on it, and again, there might be some good chances for mediums, but otherwise I don't see too much just yet. But like I said, I've not played it yet, and I will try to get an idea for how it should be played later. There's also this toxic waste pit in that coal or dirt part of the map, and here we are back at the beginning. So there, like I said, there's the factory. That's what the inside of the factory looks like. I would imagine it would be more like a place for heavies with good side armor to deflect shots, like maybe side scraping and such. But I don't think a whole lot will be happening here, but I could be wrong. Again, I have not played on the map yet. And here's some more angles, pretty much of the same thing, just the interior of the factory. Now, let us go back to what else is in Update 8.2. So, a few things, improvements and fixed bugs. The Stritzwagen, the Stritzwagen 74 all the way up to the Emil 2 and the Kronwagen all got the new textures, which I will show in just a moment. So they are now HD, which is really nice. Nice that Wargaming's adding more and more HD tanks into the game. As well, a new line should be coming out soon, but I don't think it came in this update. Balance, they always do these balance changes. I'm not going to go real crazy here. If you want to read all of this yourself, you can again just find it in the game client. Updated interface. Now, yes, there have been quite a few UI changes, which I can actually go and show you because there's not much else to show within that little notification there. So if we go to probably just about anywhere except here, I guess. If you go to the store, you can see there's been quite a big difference. Now you can see they've modified the way it looks. Not sure if I like it yet or not. I was pretty used to the old one, but then again, that's kind of how it's been for years. So it might take a little bit of getting used to, but you can see it's divided into tabs now, so it offers resources, that kind of thing. So you can just scroll down and you can see along the side it'll change, or you can just jump to specific tabs like this, and you can see we've got the resources tab, we've got the tanks tab, which I believe includes I mean, now they're no longer dividing it by real money versus gold like they did before. It's just there's a tank tab and those other kinds of things. And you can see there's the gold tab, the premium account tab, and of course the crate tab. Now, you still get those free boxes that you get every once in a while as well. It just shows you every single thing that has to do with containers. And you can see with this common one, you can click on it and you will still get your crates like you used to. It just wasn't a big open button like it was before. And now for the Battle Pass leaks. Now, if we go into avatars, we can actually definitively know that there is going to be a Battle Pass coming up. And you can see if we go to premium right here, the Dreadnought avatar. Now that is the name of the new tank, which I will show in just a moment. And you can get it in the Operation Landship. And as well, there's there's two sets of accumulative avatars, one for the free and one for the paid Battle Pass, as always. You can see we've got the stick grenade avatar, and of course that progressively gets more interesting as well. We've got the gas mask avatar again, it just goes up over time until you reach the highest level. So now let's talk, or rather look at the new tank that will be coming in the next Battle Pass. So you can see here is the Dreadnought. Now let's look at the stats real quick. It has 950 hit points, and it also has about 2,000 damage per minute, which is not the highest, but is still pretty decent for tier 6. Reload time is 8.82 seconds. Penetration is 182 for the AP rounds, 230 for the APCR, and 50 for the high explosive. As for damage, it has 300 on its AP rounds, 260 on its APCR rounds, and 350 on the HE. And there is the Dreadnought. Now you can see it has the PBR textures, which is really nice. I like how Wargaming's kind of starting to let the Battle Pass tanks also have some nice textures. And you can see it also has a swiveling gun on this side as well. It also has one on the other side, which you'll see in a moment. And from what I can tell, they seem to move independently from each other, and they don't seem to follow any real pattern. They just kind of choose a random position to go to and swivel. You can see they're definitely not following the same pattern. One's moving forward at the moment and the other one's moving backwards. Now, to those who have the Churchill gun carrier, you might notice that it looks kind of similar. In fact, its stats are similar in some areas. It's still definitely a different tank, but they are similar in some of the areas. And you can see it does have a similar shape. It just doesn't have the swiveling guns on the side, nor does it have that very steep slope. But overall, it is a very similar looking tank. And you can see on the Dreadnought here, it definitely slopes a lot more in the back. So that is what's new in Update 8.2, and that's also what should be the next Battle Pass tank. Of course, Wargaming can technically still change things, as unlikely as it is, so keep in mind if something changes, it's likely Wargaming decided to tweak something, but overall this is what should be coming in the next Battle Pass. So with that, I hope you all enjoyed, and as always, have fun, good luck, and happy tanking.